Hello, grade 5, and now we're gonna study the grammar of Unit 5 and Unit 6. How to talk about future. What is the meaning of future? Future like tomorrow. Tomorrow is future. Next week, next month, next year is future. So today we are gonna learn how to talk about future using 3 ways. The first way, will plus an infinitive verb to talk about future facts. Facts that will happen in the future. What is the meaning of fact? Fact is something that is true, but in the future. So, for example, the sun will rise at 6 tomorrow. Yes, it's a future fact because it's something true will happen in the future. If we want to talk about the sunrise, we can use will plus infinitive because it's a fact in the future. Birthdays, will plus infinitive. Next week I will be 16. It's a birthday, so it's a fact in the future. Something that sure happen and something that is true in the future. This is the first way to talk about future facts. Will plus infinitive verb. The second way, to make predictions with no evidence. This is the second usage of will plus infinitive to make predictions. Make predictions mean you say that something happens or something will happen in the future and you are not sure about it. So, if you want to talk about something will happen in the future and you are not sure about it, this means you predict. You only think, you only guess, you make a prediction. You can say, I think, I expect, I predict. They are the same meaning. I think it will rain tomorrow. Here, you expect or think about something will happen in the future, but you are not sure about it. So here, it's a prediction, so use will plus infinitive verb. For the second sentence, he will win the race. He is fast. So you tell me I'm sure that he will win, but here you are not sure. You tell me no, I'm sure he is fast. I tell you all the runners in the race are fast. So the adjectives are not evidence, are not something that makes you sure. So you are not sure here. So you use will plus infinitive to make predictions. Say that something will happen. Somebody will do something in the future, but you are not sure. So use will. This is the first way to talk about future facts, predictions, and with no evidence means you are not sure about your prediction. The second way to talk about future is called future plans. If you want to talk about future plans, you don't use will, you use be going to plus an infinitive verb. Am is are going to plus infinitive verb. So here, future plans like something you decide to do in the future, something you want to do in the future, something you think about it in your mind to do in the future. So if you decide something to do in the future, or if you plan in your mind to do something in the future, or if you intend means want, intend to do something in the future, it's called future plan. So we have here 2 ways to talk about future plans. Let's see. The first way, you can say, I decide, or I decided, or I have decided, or she has decided to plus infinitive to make this action or do this action in the future. So I decide to travel to Cairo next week. It's not a future fact. It's not a prediction with no evidence. It's called future plan. So this is the first way. The second way, you can only say, I'm going to travel to Cairo next week. So this means, and this makes us understand that be going to equals decide or decided or have has decided. And also for the second example. So we also have a second way to talk about future plans, like you can say only, I'm going to spend the summer abroad. So also be going to equals plan equals planned equals have has planned. They are the same way to talk about future plans. And example number 3, I intend or I intended or I have intended plus study, to do this action in the future, to study medicine. So here it's a future plan. So we can also say I'm going to study medicine. So if you want to talk about future plans, you have two ways. Decide, you can say decide, plan, intend, to plus an infinitive verb. The second way, I'm going to, he is going to, we are going to, plus the same infinitive verb to talk about future plans. So for the rewrite questions, we have two examples here. The second one, we have planned to do a school project. Is it a future fact? No. Is it a prediction without any evidence? We are not sure about it? No. Here it's a future plan. How can I know? You can see the verb have planned to and the verb that I plan to do in the future, the infinitive verb. So it's a future plan. I can also say we are going to do a school project. The same way to talk about future plans. The second example here. I decided to visit my grandmom tomorrow. So here, it's a future plan because I have here decided to plus infinitive verb. And this is the verb that I decided to do it in the future. So I can also say, I'm going to visit my grandmom tomorrow. These two ways are ways to talk about future plans. The third way to talk about future is called the present continuous. You told me, Mister, I use present continuous to talk about action that happens now, is happening now, or at this time, at this period. I tell you, it's not only to talk about now, but also to talk about future arrangements. If you arrange or arrange it to do something in the future, prepare. If you prepare or prepared yourself, you packed your bag, you have bought the tickets, you have made an appointment with the doctor. They are called arrangements, preparing to do an action in the future. So here we have also two ways to talk about future arrangements. Here, I arrange or I arrange it to, or I have arranged it to, and also can say she has arranged it to plus an infinitive verb. This verb that I arrange or arrange it or have arranged it to do in the future. See, to see the doctor next week. See here means visit. So I can also use the present continuous. So I can say I'm seeing the doctor next week. Here, I will skip arrange or have arranged it or arrange it to and put this verb in the present continuous. I put before it am or is or are and after it ing to make it a present continuous verb. But now it's not a present continuous verb happening now. No, it will happen in the future. So I'm seeing the doctor next week. It's called future arrangements. We are meeting our friends at school today. So here it's also called future arrangements. For another example, so rewrite the following sentences. Here the first one, she arranged to buy a car tomorrow. Here it's called future arrangement. And this is the first way to talk about future arrangement. The second way to talk about future arrangement is to use present continuous. So I'm gonna skip arrange to and put buy in the present continuous form. So she's buying a car tomorrow. For the second example, here we planned to do a school project. Here it's a future plan, and in the future plan I can use this way, plan or planned or have has planned to, and also I can use be going to. So I can say we are going to do school project. Number 3, I bought the tickets to travel to Hurghada. You tell me, Mr. But I can't, Mr. But I don't know. It's a future plan or it's a future arrangement because I can't see plan or decide or intend or arrange here. Here you will understand that we have here an arrangement. What is the arrangement here? Bought the tickets. It's the arrangement. So here I can use also present continuous. What shall I do? I will skip the arrangement. I will skip both the tickets to and write present continuous. Put travel in the present continuous. So I'm traveling to Hurghada. Number 4, he has bought the tickets to go to the cinema. Also, it's a future arrangement. You tell me, Mr. But we don't have the verb arrange here. I tell you, you may understand without being a verb. Without being a verb called arrange here, you may understand. You should understand that the sentence is an arrangement because the arrangement is here, has bought the ticket. So you will skip has bought the ticket to and put go in the present continuous. So here the answer will be he is going to the cinema. I hope you have understood this lesson, and this is the last lesson for this term. See you soon. Bye.